gonna stop. To the top, to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me. Go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary.
For the first time since season number 1, the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series returns to the Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Virginia. It's the first Saturday night short track race of the year, taking us back to the good old days when we were kids racing around in our modifieds and our street stocks and our bandits. It's the Toyota Owners 400. I'm Mario Sakala. Today I'm joined alongside in the booth by Napa Fan. Napa Fan, it's your first race here since Las Vegas, since Atlanta, excuse me. But it's also your first short track race of the year, and it's a Saturday night race. How big is it to be racing on a short track, but then you've got you're racing under the lights? How important is it to be going for the win, similar to the grassroots days?
Well, it's important to get the win for all the points, but I think that's what everyone's focused on right now, is just getting those championship points here tonight. I mean, these drivers, sure, it's cool to win a race like this, but I think they care about winning to begin with, and they don't matter where they win, and that's what we're going to see out of our pole sitter, Christian Russell. First two, he's doing really well in both of those, and haven't been able to keep up as well since then, but I'm sure he's been doing pretty good so far up to this season, and he did good in qualifying to win the pole position.
Yes, definitely. Qualifying was one heck of a great show. Christian Russell beating Marty Johnson. There were only about 3 minutes left in that qualifying session when he took the pole away from the number 12. Should be a good one. We actually had a crash happen in qualifying that sent 4 drivers to the back of the pack. We'll show you right here, and there they are. Matthew Logan, Matthew Brown, John Andrews, and Alex Lano. They are starting from the tail end of the field. Everyone else gets moved up. If you missed us last race at Texas Motor Speedway, man, we had one heck of a finish that I don't think anyone could predict. We had John Andrews leading the race with 4 laps to go. He had the win in the bag. He had like a 2-second lead over Justin Zeidel, and lap traffic ahead triggers an accident. John Andrews is about to miss it, and he gets taken out along with Justin Zeidel. Colin Denton and Johnny Gardner get through the wreck. They finish 1-2. Denton gained the win, only leading the final 4 laps under caution. That's right, for those of you that have not heard yet, there's no more overtime sessions in the New Era Cup Series. There were 4 cautions of the race, 16 lead changes among 8 different leaders. Here's how the point standings look after round 6. Matthew Brown now takes a 3-point lead in over pole sitter Christian Russell. Julio Cesar now 4 points out in 3rd. Steve Morgan in the 13 is 4th, 15 points back. Christian Vargas is 5th, 21 points back. Mitchell Collins 6th, 31 points back. Nathan Stapleton 7th, 32 points back. Trey Wright 8th, 36 points back. Justin Zeidel 9th, 37 points back. Gatlin Downey is 10th, 42 points back. Today's race also marks the second half of the regular season, a 12-race regular season. We started in Daytona, and I believe, if I'm correct, we will be ending in Daytona. Yes, we are ending in Daytona in the regular season. Right now, 5 drivers have locked themselves into the playoffs. Steve Morgan, Harjo Arvin Alonso, Justin Knight, Colin Denton, and Jaden Scott are all in. Cody Smart still is not official to make it in just yet. However, though, the thing is, he's not in today's race, but because he was not in the bottom 2, he was 1 position off, and usually it's a field of 42. I thought it was a field of 42 coming in here, but then I realized we had a field of 39. I decided, you know what, why not give Cody Smart a race? If he's still in the bottom 2, whether or not it's a field of 42 or 39, he will not be in the playoffs. Meanwhile, the drivers at the moment that are on the bubble in points right now, Matthew Brown, Christian Russell, Julio Cesar, Christian Vargas. Right now, they're still good at the moment, but right now, Mitchell Collins, Nathan Stapleton, Trey Wright, Justin Zeidel, Gatlin Downey, Johnny Garner, they're in the top 16 right now. Marty Johnson just 7 points below the cutoff. Then you got Matthew Logan, Tyler Markle, and Jordan Lopez. That's your top 20 in points. I think we're all set to go racing here at the Richmond Raceway. Let's get you the starting lineup. Christian Russell won the Perrier Pole Award in a great battle over Marty Johnson. That's the front row for today's race. In row number 2, we've got the number 19 of Christian Vargas, who comes in 5th in the standings. And next to him, it's the 22 of Luke Rainey. The third row, the 47 of Carter Friesen, and the 95 of Julio Caesar, who comes in 3rd in the points. Row 4, it's the 4-car Edwin Mendez and the 43 of C.J. Williams. And in row 5, it's the number 10 of Zachary Fitzwater and the number 3 of Dylan Young. It's the first 100-lap race of the season. Playoff points awarded in laps 25 and lap 50. There will be a silent lap on lap 11 in honor of the crew chief that passed away, Nick Harrison. Christian Russell, Marty Johnson bring the field to green for round 7 of the New Era Cup Series. It's showtime! Into the third turn they go. Christian Russell with a good lead over Christian Vargas. The 2 orange cars and the 2 Christians as they come off of turn 4 in a great battle for second. Russell leads lap number 1 here in Richmond. Vargas stuck in the second spot. Edwin Mendez makes a run to the inside on Carter Friesen for 3rd, but they're checking him up. They're 4 wide off of turn 2 for a moment. Oh, Friesen has a check up and Marty Johnson gets turned and into a lot of traffic. Everyone scatters. Yellow flag is out. Matthew Brown's in it, the points leader. Oh, man, that wreck in qualifying really cost him big time, Napa fan.
Yeah, they got caught behind there, and I don't think Matthew Brown has too much damage in the number 6 machine, but Marty Johnson definitely got the worst of that one as he got spun around there as they went 4 wide.
Surprisingly, I don't know how everyone else missed that wreck, but somehow they did. And Christian Russell has the lead. He's led all the laps so far, obviously. I don't think we're going to see anyone come in. Once again, it's a 2x race with it being below 2 miles. So let's look at the replay and see what happened as Marty Johnson's day looks to be done. So let's view this from the blimp here. It was not because of the 4-wide situation between Johnson, teammate Rainey, Caesar, and Dylan Young. Watch Edwin Mendez and Carter Friesen as they're in front of the 12. Friesen gets caught up into the wall, and Johnson just has nowhere to go. It turns him. Williams is going to put the 12 into a 360. Brian Ferris gets a piece of it. Joey Hightower does. How about that 42 of Nathan Stapleton? Having to hit the brakes. How does no one hit him is my question. And then there goes Matthew Brown as well, the 6. He may have some front-end damage, but probably just cosmetic.
And a very interesting situation there with the number 4 machine getting in the Friesen. That's what caused the whole thing, and Johnson could not react to Friesen in time. But the thing is, Johnson's the only guy who's really going to have any trouble from this. Matthew Brown will be all right if he changes the tires, and Isaac Nichols in the 9 should be able to continue as well. But the number 12 of Marty Johnson, that's definitely not going to be fixable. So Marty Johnson's probably going to be out of the race after starting on the outside pole for this one.
Nathan Stapleton in the 42. You won't believe how he gets by this clean. Hit the brakes. Oh my goodness. That is one lucky camper right there. Matthew Brown with the visor cam for today, once again. First caution out of Richmond. Let's get ready for the restart. Ready for the restart here once again at Richmond. We're under the first caution because of the Marty Johnson accident. He is still on the track, but no hood. Back in 38th, 39th, Matthew Brown. Christian Russell has the lead. Christian Vargas 2nd. Edwin Mendez 3rd. Luke Rainey 4th. Julio Caesar 5th. Dylan Young 6th. Zachary Fitzwater 7th. Carter Friesen 8th. Jordan Lopez 9th. C.J. Williams rounds out the top 10. Christian Russell brings it back from the Geico restart zone. We're back underway. Good restart by him. Vargas gets a little bit tight as they exit turn number 2. Here comes Edwin Mendez on the inside. Caesar and Young, meanwhile, touch for a top 5 spot.
Dylan Young to the inside. Great run for him right there, number 3. Of course, I know you guys just opened up the All-Star fan vote, so these guys are racing to also get in the All-Star race as well, and I know Dylan Young's one of the guys who has yet to do so.
Yes. Keep in mind, you can only vote once, but do not vote for yourself, as Carter Friesen has to hang on to it for a split second. This is the battle for second here. Edwin Mendez and Christian Vargas here. Mendez has to hang on to it. Got loose off of turn 4.
Mendez getting a good run there on the inside of Christian
Contact!
Vargas. Oh, they're getting close right there. That's some good racing, but Vargas is going to keep the advantage. And Vargas had a good run earlier today in the IndyCar Series at Canadian Tire.
Sorry to interrupt you, but we enter lap 11, the silent lap for Nick Harrison. Nick Harrison may be gone, but he will never be forgotten in the racing community. 11 laps complete. Christian Russell continues to lead. He's led every lap so far today. Oh, trouble Luke Rainey around. Along with Galen Downey. Julio Caesar involved as well. Matt Tuck. A lot of cars involved off of turn 2. Second caution of the day is out. Jesse Turner involved. Looks like he's got damage. Yellow flag is out with Russell leading once again. John Andrews is involved. Mitchell Collins, Matthew Brown being in big, and Nathan Stapleton more damage to the 42. Adam Garcia, Julio Caesar. Trying to see who else is involved in this wreck. If we can tell from the angles we have here. Johnny Garner with damage. Turner, Downey. Rainey took the bacon. That was the first one I saw suffer some damage. And looks like everyone's going to keep on going here. I think the ones that are going to come in are the ones that were involved in the wreck. So yeah, let's see what brought the caution here once again at Richmond. From the Goodyear blimp, it was a 3-wide move. Julio Caesar stuck in the middle, gets into Zachary Fitzwater and Luke Rainey. And man, Rainey took a hard shot on that right side door. But there was more action behind them as we watched Caesar spin. Ooh, Casey Nanico does a good job just to miss it. I think he's going to get hit right there. Colin Denton, last week's winner. Add some collateral to that. And we saw another hit behind them. I think that came from Gatlin Downey, the 27. Let's rewind the footage here and show you what we have. So it looks like Downey on the high side here gets into the back of the 43 and he gets loose and into the wall. This is what triggers a lot more cars involved. You see Denton, there's Turner getting a piece of it. Matt Tuck goes around the 77. You see that just triggers a huge stack up here. You see Nathan Stapleton with some damage as well in that 42 car. A lot of cars involved here. This is the onboard from Julio Caesar. Onboard from Gatlin Downey. Last one we'll watch, Nathan Stapleton in the 42. Hit the 96, the running line. Let's watch, actually, I lied. Let's go Trey Wright. Second caution now, let's get back to the restart. Under the yellow flag once again, the second caution of the day here at the Richmond Raceway. Only one driver retired from the race after that. That was Colin Denton. He unfortunately is done for the day. Christian Russell, he's led every lap so far in this race and he continues to lead. Christian Vargas currently second. Edwin Mendez is third. Dylan Young fourth. Zachary Fitzwater is fifth. Carter Friesen sixth. CJ Williams seventh. Jaden Scott 8th, Pedro Arvin Alonso is 9th, Casey Nanico rounds out top 10. The pace car will roll in. Christian Russell brings the field back to green. Looks like equal restarts by everyone. Christian Vargas has a better line on Christian Russell. It's going to go 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Edward Mendez. Oh, Vargas is going to get turned. He's hard on the inside wall. Mendez collects him. Nathan Orman. It's going to go the inside. Everyone scatters. Isaac Nichols involved as well in turn 3. The caution flag is out. And Christian Russell catches a big break. Oh, what a shame for the 19 Christian Vargas. Huge implications in the points. Continue to race him back to the line here. Oh, we actually stayed green. Wow, my apologies. We stayed green after all of that. Thought we had an easy yellow there. You see Carter Friesen, he's got rear end damage. He's in the battle for second. Zachary Fitzwater inside on Dylan Young. When we get to the next yellow, we will get to a replay first of what happened. Edwin Mendez has fallen back to the 8th spot on the track. Carter Friesen trying to go for third here on Fitzy. 4 to go for the first playoff point in the race. Remain nose to tail. There's 4 drivers now under that blanket. Jaden Scott enters the battle right now. But here goes the run for the 47 inside. Fitzwater got tight, entering 3. Look at all the damage he's got, but he's still up there battling up front. Meanwhile, the 37 gets tight, but the 3 doesn't. Friesen takes the 3rd spot away from Fitzwater as he'll fall back to 4th. How about the job by the Chevrolets and specifically the RCR affiliations? 1, 2, 3 at the moment. But Fitzwater, though, not giving up on the high side here as they exit 2. Casey Nanico in the 18 gets a little bit loose there off of turn 2 as Brian Ferris enters the racing surface. And Mendez almost got into the back of him. He does not want to take more damage. Once again, he fell back to the 8th position after getting involved. So he lost some time there, but Christian Vargas coming back on the track. Mendez may want to be careful here, or else he may get some payback from that 19 car later on in the race. We'll just have to see what happens there. But Fitzwater going back on Friesen for 3rd, and Christian Russell wins the first playoff point of the race. They are catching up to lap traffic ahead. It's Nathan Stapleton in the 42. He got some more damage. I don't know how that happened. How he got the hood taken off. Maybe from a back of the pack stack up from what happened with the 19. Not too sure there, but they're still battling it on for 3rd. Great racing. Man, that 47 is heavily damaged. But, man, that car may have taken a beating, but that car's got heart. It's got some durability. Entering turn 3, but he got a little bit more tighter there. But this battle has led the top 2 to pull away. May have a battle of their own. Alonso and Richardson have entered it. And this is for the race lead. Meanwhile, but Friesen gets tight off of 2. Here we go. Lap traffic ahead. 2 cars. Trey Wright and Stapleton. Dylan Young looks to the inside for the lead. Wright's going to slow down the 37. Young goes to the point. And look at how badly that cost Christian Russell in the 37. About a 8 car length lead between the 3 and the 37. Now they all have to get by the 34. Everyone looks like it's going to do so cleanly. Good battle here. Oh, Richardson and Alonso make contact. Oh, Richardson forces Alonso up the track. It has to get by Trey Wright. It's cost him big time. That is some interesting tactics right there. Dylan Young now having to deal with the 42 of Nathan Stapleton. Young's going to commit to the high side here. Russell went down low. This is the battle for 4th as well. Jaden Scott on Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzy with about a fender advantage entering turn 1. Dead even off of 2 as now they drag race. And now Young trying to get by Stapleton. But he just can't just yet. Now could this open the door for Christian Russell to try and get by? Not too sure. We'll have to see though. Oh, Young's going to get by here easily this time. Off of 2, more traffic ahead. That's Matthew Brown in the 6. Now what I could see here, Brown letting Young go by, but not letting Russell go by. Because remember they're battling in the championship. They're the top 2 entering today. And right now, Christian Russell, no doubt about it, is the points leader, but the yellow's out. Yellow is out. Nathan Norman around the 52, and he stalled the thing. That'll bring the first caution, the third caution of the day out. First one in stage 2. And I have a feeling we will see drivers coming for pit stops here. So Dylan Young, he'll lead them at the yellow. The JTG Doherty cars are second and third. That's Russell and Friesen. Fitzy, remember the top 3 made it across the line before Fitzwater did. So they were able to race back to the caution. Fitzwater couldn't. And I think we should see the drivers come in. They're all coming on down right now. Richmond is a very wide pit road, which is surprising because of the fact that it's a short track. Usually short tracks have that narrow pit stalls. Those narrow pit stalls. I think we just saw Orman's going to keep the car going. He stalled it for a little bit. But here we go. Young enters the pits. They're all doing slide jobs into pit road. Looks like 4 tire changes here for everybody. No issues whatsoever. Here's the battle up pit road, but Young better be careful of Luke Rainey. Rainey's going to hit the brakes here, and Dylan will win the race off pit road. Christian Russell second, Jaden Scott third, Alonso fourth, Richardson fifth, Logan sixth, Zidell seventh, Friesen back to eighth, Fitzwater ninth, and Justin Knight is 10th. And now the lap cars come in. Nathan Orman, I think, exited pit road under his own power. He's going to continue in the race, but let's see what caused the caution. We'll take you here in real time. Oh, something broke on the 52, I think. Or, I don't know, maybe ran out of gas? Oh, there's a stack up here! Which I didn't notice. Derek Hamill goes around but saves it. Now, does that trigger the caution, though, is my question. Joey Hightower just got into him and spun him. And I think that's what caused the caution. Yep, that's what it was. Caution comes out for Derek Hamill. John Andrews involved as well. Nathan Norman keeps it going. Let's get back to the restart. Ready to go back to the restart. 5 drivers line up on the inside down, a lap down or more. Trey Wright, Nathan Norman, Nathan Stapleton, Brian Ferris, and Christian Vargas. Dylan Young is in the race lead. Christian Russell second. Jaden Scott third. Keyshawn Richardson fourth. Harold Joe Arvin Alonso rounds out the top 5 as we go back to green. Brian Ferris still on the inside, but the run here for the 48 of Jaden Scott for second spot. Some contact off of turn 2. 2 wide, 3 wide entering turn 3. Young still can't get clear of Ferris. Does this open the door for Jaden Scott, the 48? No, it doesn't. Young continues to lead him. Oh, blowing up Keyshawn Richardson in the 40. He's stuck on the high side, but the yellow's already out. The caution came out for something. I'm not sure what it was from. Oh, Matt Tuck. That car is destroyed. I think he went over. So the 4th yellow is out once again. 10 to go in the stage. Keyshawn Richardson is going to be done. And what a shame. Had a front-running car and just blew up. Well, let's see what the cause of termination was here. Header took him out. And Matt Tuck's already done. Instantly. Everyone else stays out. Logan's going to come in. Looks like Zidell's going to come in too. These drivers here are going to short pit. Play some different strategy. Should we go green the rest of the way? Oh, Tuck comes down. It's going to come. Oh, my. That pretty much wraps up Matt Tuck's season right there. Or sums up his season, I should say. Think he was trying to come down pit road, but just came in way too hot. Let's see if Matthew Brown's onboard can show us here. Yep, he was coming to the pits and just came in way too hot. And just split through the wall. So the yellow's back out. Jaden Scott improves to second, though, on the 4th caution. Let's get back to the restart. After catching our breaths from a crazy restart, we have another crazy restart. 7 people a lap down or more as we get ready to go back to green. Dylan Young leads them. Jaden Scott 2nd, Christian Russell 3rd, Joe Arvin Alonso 4th, Carter Friesen rounds out the top 5. 5 to go when we come to the line for the 2nd playoff point in the race. We're back to green. Remember, Nathan Orman has a fast car still. So watch out for a big restart potentially from Jaden Scott on the 48. Or for Nathan Stapleton in the 42. Forcing his way down the inside. But Scott and Young in the wall. Here comes Alonso with a 14. Here Joe Arvin Alonso is going to take the lead away from a blinded restart. But don't look now. Here comes that 37 of Christian Russell to the inside. That's for 2nd. And I believe right now as well, Nathan Orman is back on the lead lap. Nope, he's still a lap down. For 2nd, though, Dylan Young inside on Russell at 3 wide. Oh my, what a restart. Dylan Young trying inside for 2nd. 3-car battle for the race lead. Alonso out front. Scott trying to slide job up in front of Stapleton. He pounds the wall. Vargas around. Watson around the 38. Caution's out. Tyler Marco's got a problem in that 15 car as well. He may have had a similar problem to Nathan Ormond. What a restart, though, from Joe Arvin Alonso in the 14. And I think he's going to get the playoff point here, yeah. Unless we have pit stops. And we will have pit stops. So pit stops will determine who gets this playoff point. Let's see what the call is here. Maybe 4 tires once again. I think we're probably having about a 4-stop race, it looks like. Because we're approaching lap 50. It's going to be 2 tires here for Joe Arvin Alonso. Now, will he win the race off pit road is the main question. Oh, he's going to get beaten out here. He's going to get beaten out here. CJ Williams and Matthew Logan take no tires. Wow. CJ Williams, I think, is going to give himself a playoff point. So let's watch the replay. So I apologize about this. We forgot to look at the earlier accident that involved Christian Vargas in the 19. It's 3 wide here for the lead. Mendez has a run. Oh, Vargas hit the 37. That's what happened. And then the 19 is going to go around, hit the inside wall. A pretty big lick there for Christian Vargas. I thought we had a yellow coming out here. Look at that. Look at Nathan Norman. He got forced down low from Derek Hamill. That guy triggered a major blow. And then there's Isaac Nichols in the 9. I don't know how he got turned. I think that's why I'm with Stapleton. Yeah. But in all of that action, we stayed green. This is it here. It's a 3-wide deal. Oh! Straight right forced the 19 up and caught the 38. Here's the onboard from Christian. And his day's likely going to be done. Same with Benny Watson. He's going to keep the car going, but we got 1 lap to green here. And excuse me, the playoff point was awarded by Justin Zidell, who decided to stay out. So Justin Zidell gets a playoff point. He's got the lead. Remember, The top 8, I believe, they short pitted on the last caution flag that came out, so they're on a completely different strategy. So Justin Seidel, he's got the lead at the halfway mark. The pace car is going to pull in, and Seidel will bring the field back to green. And he's gone! Checks out from Brian Ferris. Can Casey Nanico do the same? We'll have to find out here. Good run here for Tyler Markle on Julio Caesar. Not for a spot, though. Isaac Nichols way high on the track. Could cause a wreck here, and it does! He goes around the 9. With Williams. Oh, Dylan Young's in it! Jaden Scott! Landers involved. Downey. Oh, no! They're still crashing. I'm gutted right now. Dylan Young, Jaden Scott ran up front at the start of the race, but now they suffer damage. Their race could be done here. So the yellow's back out once again after Isaac Nichols goes way high. So I don't know why he was going way high. I think he was trying to let all these other drivers go by him. However, gets into 32, and then CJ Williams turns him around. Russell got a piece of it. And there's Dylan Young, and then Jaden Scott as well. Ah, what a shame. And Isaac Nichols just punts the back of Matthew Brown in frustration. I don't know what that was from. But that's the only angle we'll watch from that. Caution's out, Seidel leads. Ready for the restart once again here at the Richmond Raceway. About 40 laps remain here with Justin Seidel as the race leader. Marty Johnson and John Andrews, the only retirees from that one. So Seidel continues to lead. Casey Nanico second, Jesse Turner third, Diego Yepez is fourth, Mitchell Collins fifth, Joey Hightower sixth, Derek Hamill's back in seventh, Justin Knight 8th, Christian Russell 9th, Matthew Logan is 10th. Into the restart zone. Back to green. Seidel, not a good start as he had previously. Opens the door for Brian Ferris and Tyler Marco to take it 3 wide. Remember, I think Marco is trying to get back on the lead lap. Contact off of 2. Turner is loose. There they go once again. Rainey's around with Nathan Ormond. Holy moly. Are you kidding me? They all just stack up and just wreck. And Casey Nanico has taken the lead from Justin Seidel. Marco's going to get back on the lead lap. Brian Ferris is going to get one of his 4 laps back. I am not believing this race. I think all these drivers are just hoping that they get to 10 laps to go so we can have a single file restart. Excuse me. Nathan Ormond, the first one I saw to spin. Oh my, a 4-wide situation. Luke Rainey into Trey Wright and Mitchell Collins. And then Joey Hightower and Nathan Ormond. Knight's going to get a piece of it in the 21. Let's watch his onboard here. Whoa! Galen Downey flying through. Look at all the spots he's going to pick up. He was on the lead lap. Oh, Scott. Oh, hang on. He was about to miss that. First off, real time. Here's the onboard from Justin Knight. Mitchell Collins. All you just have to do is get by the restart, and then you should be good for a few laps. But they're not. But what a move Casey Nanico makes. He'll have the lead. As we'll be ready for the restart in 1 lap, I believe. Ready for the restart here. 36 laps remain here at Richmond Raceway. Casey Nanico in the race lead. Justin Seidel second. Jesse Turner third. Diego Yepez fourth. Christian Russell fifth. Mitchell Collins sixth. Zachary Fitzwater seventh. Joey Hightower eighth. Derek Hamill ninth. Johnny Garner 10th. Where is the 37? Don't see any sight of Christian Russell, though. Oh, there he is. He's in 5th. I don't know why I lost sight of him. Nanico, a good restart here. But Caesar and Zidell get tied off, too! Hang on. Oh, Derek Hamill! Hard into the wall with Johnny Garner. Matthew Brown involved. Tyler Markle. Carter Friesen. Come on, guys. My big question is, they weren't doing this at the start of the race or the restart of the race. I don't know why they're doing it now. Why they decide to wreck under caution every time. Yepes, meanwhile, Yepes and Turner, I should say, both overtook the one of Zidell. A lot of drivers destroyed. Derek Hamill taking the worst. 3 wide into 1. Garner just got really tight. And up into the 32 he goes. And they take hard shots and are done for the day. Look at Derek Hamill. The rear wheels off the ground. Here comes Matthew Brown and Carter Friesen and Tyler Markle. Real time. I'm over Matthew Brown. Oh, got caught up in the smoke and then just had nowhere to go. And he is likely done. Hamill, Gardner, Brown, they retire from that one. They DNF because of the accident. But my oh my, these drivers they're restarting like it's the final lap of the race. I don't know what the deal is. 30 laps remain here at Richmond. And we've seen one crazy race so far tonight, folks. Casey Nanico has the lead once again. Dio Yepes 2nd. Jesse Turner 3rd. Justin Zidell 4th. Christian Russell 5th. Mitchell Collins back in 6th. Zachary Fitzwater 7th. Joey Hightower 8th. Matthew Logan 9th. Justin Knight is 10th. There's Sergio Arvin Alonso. He's led some laps earlier today. He's currently in the 11th spot. Steve Morgan, the first driver on the inside down line. He's a lap down. He's currently running in 13th or 24th. He's in the 13, I should say. Casey Nanico brings the field into the restart zone, and we're going to go back to racing. Hopefully we can get more than one green flag lap complete on this restart. Nanico has checked out. Oh no, don't go 4 wide here. They remain 3 wide here. They're going to go 4 wide. I saw it coming. But they don't! Oh, there goes Stapleton! Oh, what a say no! They almost saved it! And there they all go once again. What a save by Christian Russell as he gets in it. Vargas involved as well with Trey Wright. They continue to spin out. As Nanico continues to lead them. Once again, a replay. 4 wide just doesn't work here. Gets Turner and Stapleton. They save it, but then Mitchell Collins just comes up. And what a save by Christian Russell and Sergio Arvin Alonso! Wow, that's impressive. Real time. This is Trey Wright's on board. Joey Hightower, Dylan Young are also in it. And now Nathan Stapleton. Here's Justin Zidell. Right behind the action here in the 4 wide. Oh man. Good idea for Nathan Norman to back out of that one. Watch Christian Russell make an amazing save. Nice job. Same with Alonso. We'll watch him next. He did a slide job. And look at that, Mendez got turned in the accident as well. Same with Marco. Another yellow out once again. I think we've had like a 10 caution, which has been the most, I believe, in any race in the NOFSRL. But Nanico continues to lead. Jaden Scott, the only one retiring from the race. 25 laps to go. So Casey Nanico will continue to lead in this one. Diego Yepez second. Jesse Turner third. Justin Zidell fourth. Zachary Fitzwater fifth. Mitchell Collins sixth. CJ Williams seventh. Adam Garcia eighth. Benny Watson ninth. Jordan Lopez is 10th. Look, this is like a demolition derby out here. The cars that probably do not have damage in this race are first, second, fourth, and fifth. Back up through the gears they go. Good restart by Casey Nanico and Diego Yepez as they enter turn one. Nanico is going to have a better run here. He has the low side. Yepez stuck up high, though, as they come off of two. This looks like a good restart here. I think they're going to get through this one clean, and I think they will. Good battle here. Zidell's going to go. Nope. Here comes Fitzwater to the inside for third in the race. Look at the mess here in the turn one. Fitzwater's going to take the spot away here. Oh, no. Turner's around. Oh, Jesse Turner with Luke Rainey and Christian Vargas. More damage to Mendez. Hightower. Oh, look at all the hoods crunched up here. We made it through a green flag lap, but in my opinion, not enough. Put us with 21 laps remaining, and Jesse Turner, who restarted in third, is going to be done, looks like. Now, I think we may have pit stops here. These guys may go one more stop here, and then they should be good to go all the way. But they will stay out. Tyler Markle going to be done for the day here. Looks like everyone's staying out, surprisingly. I don't know how we've not had that many DNFs yet in today's race. Here's the replay. Williams got tied up, and he got Collins, and he got Turner. And he gets Trey right. Luke Rainey nowhere to go. Christian Vargas, Edwin Mendez, Gatlin Downey. I think we come to the point where we see more drivers going to be done for the day after this. Real time. We'll go back to the restart shortly. 17 laps remain here at Richmond. Casey Nanico. He has led most of the second half of today's race. Looking to get his first win in the NOFSRL. He leads. Diego Yepez stands second. Teammate Zachary Fitzwater third. Justin Zidell fourth. Mitchell Collins fifth. CJ Williams sixth. Adam Garcia seventh. Benny Watson eighth. Jordan Lopez ninth. Alex Lander rounds out the top 10. Back up through the gears they go. Not a good restart for Casey Nanico that time. Let's see how this is going to affect all the drivers here off of turn 2. CJ Williams way high. But they keep him going somehow. But Adam Garcia and Benny Watson rub it all the way through 3 and 4. Garcia's going to catch the wall. Nanico continues to lead. Steve Morgan back on the lead lap with 15 laps to go. Here comes Justin Zidell as he looks for second spot. They exit 2 and they get together for a moment. Oh, Alonso upside down. Christian Russell just misses it. Caution, it's back out. Morgan's going to get back on the lead lap. And we're going to have a single file restart now. Alonso went side over side over side. He's going to be done for the day. What a tough break for Hera Joe. I think he was the only one involved in that one. But Casey Nanico continues to lead it. And we'll have a single file restart. Steve Morgan and Nathan Orman, by the way, They're back on the lead lap. Alonso's going to try and keep that car going. Let's see what happened. So it looks like Alex Lander gets into the 14. And then he gets into the 38. And around he goes. Oh my! Christian Russell! That may be the miss of the year! Oh man! Who may care about Alonso flipping? Christian Russell, goodness! And let's watch his onboard. Oh, he did get involved. Made some contact with Lander. But how much damage does he have is my question. He's got some right side damage, so he was involved, but I don't think that's going to affect him at all. He's up to 8th. And we will have a single file restart from now on. And this is big if you're Casey Nanico, because you've got one car separating first from second. And that's Brian Ferris in the 88. So that's big there. Now keep in mind, if we do reach lap 95, if a caution comes out from lap 95 on, the race will end under the yellow. And I think the average green flag lap span has been about maybe 2 or 3, if I were to guess. Lights are off the pace car. 10 laps remain. After that one, 19 drivers are on the lead lap. Alonso is done. And we didn't look at the other drivers that were done. Hightower, Knight, Mendez, and Markle. So that means 25 drivers remain on the track. I don't know how. We still have 25 drivers left in this race based on the way they're racing. We should have 10 drivers left in this race. Casey Nanico leads, Justin Zeidel second, Diego Yepes third, Zachary Fitzwater fourth, Mitchell Collins fifth. Gotta go back to CJ Williams sixth, Jordan Lopez seventh, Christian Russell is eighth, Benny Watson ninth, Matthew Logan 10th, back to green, 9 to go at Richmond. Zeidel gonna get by Ferris here as quick as he can. Here's a run for Zachary Fitzwater for third on his teammate. Out of turn 2. Zeidel gets by Ferris, now trying to get by Nanico. Zeidel was so close to winning at Texas after John Andrews got involved, but then he got caught up in the dust of Derek Hamill. And now, this time, he is contending for a win, but he gets a little tight off of turn 2. Fitzwater, meanwhile, advances into third position. Find you another good battle here. Russell trying to get by Caesar, Lopez, and Williams for 6th on the track. Look at the damage Lopez has. Williams barely has damage. And a battle for seconds on. Fitzwater up to the back bumper of Zeidel. That's just what Casey Nanico needs into turn 3. And Justin gets way tight as they come to 6 to go. Now, if the caution comes out, the race will end. So if you're Fitzy and Zeidel, you don't want a yellow to come out. If you're Nanico, you do want a yellow to come out. As long as it doesn't involve you. But the Australian advances into second position. 5 laps remain. Zeidel trying to fight back. Has it around the inside. May have bumped Fitzy there. He gets tight though off of turn 2. Oh! Trey Ryder out upside down. Caesar involved. Turner's in it. Friesen. That's going to be the race. We will not get this restarted. Casey Nanico is your winner. Fitzwater is going to beat Zeidel by 2/100ths of a second. A lot of destroyed race cars that are going to call it. So as long as Casey Nanico does not run out of fuel or blow up, Nanico will win the Toyota Owners 400 for sponsor Toyota. How about that? And he will lock himself into the playoffs. Find the 34 and check the replay. It looks like Logan Force is right up tight, and Julio Caesar just turns him, and Wright's going to go up and over. Downey's going to get a piece of... Oh, Wright actually doesn't go upside down. Barely does, though. Julio Caesar going to be done. Auburn on the 95 off of 2. Calamity corner once again all day today. Trey Wright's on board. But the race is going to end under caution. There are 2 laps remaining in the race. And Casey Nanico is about 1.25 miles away from taking victory. It will be the first win this year for Toyota, I believe. Which it will. Nope, it will be the second win for Toyota. It's Cody Smart won for Obiker back at ISM this year. For the second week in a row, this race will end under the caution flag. But this time, the leader that crosses the line at the yellow that comes out will actually end up getting the win. And the guy that was second last week will finish in third. Casey Nanico came into this race outside of the top 20 in points. So this race was a very big one for him. He was pretty much in a near must-win situation. And today Nanico will punch his ticket in to round 1 of the playoffs. Guaranteed. Off of turn 4. Casey Nanico is going to see the checkered flag. He's going to win the Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond. The return for the New Era Cup Series since Season 1. Another wreck fest like it was back in Season 1. However, though, I would say more crazier and more racier, in my opinion, than we did back at Richmond. Give you the official results here. There they are. And the rest of the field. Colin Denton last week finishes first, then finishes last today. Goes from one end to the other. And I believe Christian Russell will have the points lead now after this race. We'll confirm that with scoring. Well, it's not the return that the NOFSRL was expecting in their return to Richmond. After watching testing with the racing was very good overall, with not as many wrecks. Saw a lot of wrecks happen, especially on the restarts. In fact, most of this race was under caution, 59 laps, which is crazy. There were 12 cautions in the race, and we only had 5 lead changes for 4 different leaders. Christian Russell now has a 15-point lead in the championship standings before in the regular season. Steve Morgan gains 2 up to second. Caesar stays put at third. Matthew Brown drops 3, though, to fourth. Mitchell Collins gains 1 to fifth. Justin Zidell up 3 to sixth. Christian Vargas drops 2 down to seventh. Nathan Stapleton drops 1 to eighth. Trey Wright drops 1 to ninth, and Gatlin Downey will stay put in 10th. Casey Nanico with the win. He came in 30th in the points. Gains 14 spots with that win. Led the most laps, led 41 laps in the race. What is a big shame here is, look at Jaden Scott in the 48. He is last. He's currently last in the points of all the full-time drivers. He's only got a win. Keep in mind, if you want to be in the playoffs, you have to be in the top 30 to have a win. A win does not mean you're in. You have to be the top 30 in the points, like I said. And if you're not, you are going to be done. You will not be in the playoffs. And right now, some drivers could be in danger of that. Team standings, Chip Ganassi now up by 2 points. They came in with a big lead over Team Penske, but now up 2 points over Stuart Haas, who won today. Mitchell Collins now has a 6-point lead in the rookie standings. So yeah, next week, the new Era Cup Series. So in 8 days, it's going to be the second 2.5 mile plus race of the year. We're going to Talladega for the Geico 500. And that should be an extraordinary race. We'll see 3-wide, we'll see 4-wide racing. Heck, we may even see 5-wide racing. I'm Ernst Cali. You've been watching the NOFSRL New Era Cup Series. We congratulate Casey Nanico on winning the Toyota Owners 4